Hi, Gearslutz. Hi, everybody. My name is Marshall Terry. I'm Chief Tech under Peter Reardon at Shadow Hills Industries, and I'm able to make a EQ under my own namesake. It's the Terry Audio CEQ. It's a 6-band, fully passive mix and mastering equalizer. My inspiration for it has really been, I love the sound of classic Pultec and Neumann PEV circuits, along with a couple other secret weapons that we all use for mix and mastering over the years from the 60s and 70s, but I wanted to put them all in one box, so we're not cascading 3 or 4 units on the mix bus and mastering bus, and getting a little bit of a cleaner, punchier sound with the cool mojo of the filters. So it's true bypass in and out. The low end is an expanded Pultec filter with 6 frequencies on each. It's a new way to sculpt the low end by actually cutting and splitting the pole pieces. So that way, if you need a little bit more low-mid cut, you could actually cut a little higher than what you boost and get a new work for the great sound that you need. The treble is the same way with extended selections for what you need. And then also you've got 5 stops for shelf now too. High cut is nice and gentle at 6 dB per octave, not quite as sharp as 12s for just a more natural sound. The mid boost is like a Neumann PEV with a lot more stops and a more fine control, very broad and musical without ever being peaky, even at really large boosts. The cut control is a hybrid passive and active control. It's a passive inductor EQ that's based around the feedback loop of the main amplifier, so it keeps a lot of vividness in the vocals and low mids that you can't sacrifice if you're doing too much of a dry cut and control. It's the sound of a record, You could run it passive, it is a passive EQ. You could run it single-ended or with transformers. So if you want the mojo, flip the transformers in. If you need them to get out of the way and just hear the line amp sound and the EQ sound, you could run it single-ended too. It's fully stepped. My fully stepped ones are 4600 usually, and I also do a non-stepped one for 32. So that's the scoop and the sound of the show. Thanks for listening, Gearslutz, and get your ears on it with more manuals and a recall list and a EQ sheet, a frequency list on the website, terryaudio.com. All right, keep mixing. Use the heart, not the head. Peace.